Good morning, dear friends. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine. Welcome. Get yourself settled into your space, and I'll be your guide through our Hanukkah Light Freedom Flow today. For those of you who would like to practice in a chair, please feel free to do that. And for those of you who'd like to have a little stronger practice, you're more than welcome to follow me and do that as well. I'm just going to make sure that everyone who comes in is muted. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Oh, it's been a wonderful beginning to Hanukkah. We're about halfway through now. Hanukkah meaning dedication, and today we rededicate ourselves to our self-care, our determination for freedom, and our inner energy and strength. So the winter solstice is approaching, and with that, darkness, bit of darkness. So, or our light is important for us to bring into our heart center, to bring into our auras, to bring into our energy, our chis, our sfirot, our energy centers. So as we celebrate this fourth day of Chanukah, imagine that your body is the candle, your spine is the wick, your heart is the flame, and your entire spirit, the neshama, is the light that emanates from that flame. Remember, this is your practice. You have choices. You can practice on the mat, in a chair, on a sofa, next to the bed, on a rug, or however you wish. So let's do a quick body scan as we bring ourselves into stillness, and imagine the wick of the candle extending from the top of the spine, connecting top of the head, the keter, connecting with the source of light. Bring that joyful warmth of light into the crown of the head, into the third eye, the wisdom center, Chokhmah, down the shoulders. Allow it to melt over the face and the back of the head, all the way down the spine, down the arms, into the fingertips. Allow the light to dance into the heart center and visualize a flame there, sending life-giving oxygen to the brain, to the spine, to every finger and toe. Feel the energy of that light surging into the entire body, the candle, which is from the toes all the way to the keter, the crown. And allow the feet to connect with Shekhinah, the energy of that light, the earth. Now you are the light flowing from head to toe, emanating from above and below. As we begin our pranayama practice this morning, and as I move back, I won't be able to see your chat. So if you need to talk to me, please unmute. I'm going to start on the mat today, but feel free to use a chair. Come into Sukhasana, or easy seated pose, in the chair as well. Just make sure that the hands are relaxed. Give a nice deep inhale and release anything that you don't need right out of the mouth. I'm going to move my screen down a little so you can see my mat. There you go. Just release any tension you might be holding in the body as we did that body scan. I'm going to invite you to bring your fingertips to the back of the neck and drop the chin to the chest. And give the back of the neck, free up the neck. Just give the back of the neck a little massage. Elbows can be towards the front or wherever that feels comfortable. Just massage the back of the neck and feel that freedom as you make space in the top of the spine, the very top of the spine as it meets the bottom of the skull. Good. Bring your elbows out together and empty all the breath as you sit up straight. And then inhale and open the elbows. Inhale. And as you exhale, just gently bring the elbows together and drop the chin to the chest. One more. We're going to open the elbows. Inhale and look up. And then as you exhale slowly through the nostrils, allow the breath to completely empty from the body. Good. Inhale. Open the elbows, and this time extend the arms. Open the heart. And as you exhale, bring the palms together in front of you. Palms together, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, open the arms. And as you exhale, bring the arms up. Embrace the sky, embrace the light. And then as you exhale, bring the palms down the center of the body, balancing Chesed and Gevurah, strength and compassion. Good. Hands on the knees or just relax now. Sit up nice and straight. As we continue this 3-part breath, I want you to engage as heavily as you can in the center of the body. So exhale, bring the belly button to spine. Inhale into the lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, filling your candle with light. And then as you exhale, slowly release that light into the world. Inhale. Fill the candle with light all the way up to the crown of the head. Imagine the air coming into the top of the head. And then as you exhale, send that light into the world. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, and release. We're going to end our pranayama practice today with bellows breath. So bring a hand to the belly. Inhale and exhale quickly. Shh, shh, shh. One more time. Inhale, this time on Sha. Sha, 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 sha. You should be feeling warm and ready to move. So let's start moving. Heart opening with the light, freedom. And we'll try to remove anything that we're holding. So just roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Lift from the spine, connected to the source of light once again. As our spirit, our neshama, is returned to our body, it's been cleansed. Elohai neshama shenatatabi tahorahi. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, and as you exhale, look up. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward, chin to chest. If you're in a chair, you can bring your hands down on top of your knees. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, and if you're in a chair, just press the shoulders against the chair. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze them up. And as you exhale, take a look at the light within. What do you need for yourself today, for your self-care? Inhale, use the arms. Inhale up, bring the fingertips behind. If you're on the mat, just lean back and exhale. Let go of anything you don't need, all that emotional baggage. Inhale, embrace the sky and come all the way forward. Release that left hip as you come all the way forward, exhaling. Inhale up. And again, behind, use your hands as sort of kickstands as you open the heart, exhale. Inhale, embrace the sky and the light, and all the way forward. Good. Inhale, let's come up. And as you exhale, easy bend over to the right. Raise that left arm up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale up and over to the left and raise that right arm up. Embrace the sky. Inhale both arms now as you bring that light into the hands and then over to one side, both arms. So engage the core. Feel the light of that flame heating up from the inside out, bringing that energy of light into the core. Inhale all the way up, and then a nice easy twist behind. Use the drishti or the gaze to bring your head around. Inhale up, and to the other side, use the drishti or the gaze to bring the head around. Release the neck one more time. Exhale. Inhale, arms up and just gather that light in. Elohai neshama tatavi. Gather the light. Bring the light into the palms. Press, 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 press. And store that light into the heart center, into the lift. Inhale and release. And if you're seated in Sukhasana, just switch which leg is in front. If you're in a chair, no worries. And if you like to do half lotus or full lotus, absolutely fine. I'm sitting on my blanket, so my hips are raised just slightly. Lift one more time as we start our psalm for the morning. Let's start with some little circles, as though that string that's connected to the source of light is creating a force field of light above the head. That's the wick of the candle that you are creating this light above you. So small circles with the head, bringing some flexibility into the very top of the spine, and then go in the other direction. Moda Ani. So grateful for this day, to be able to be with you all, and for this festival of light that we celebrate in freedom. Inhaling. Now this time, just make the circles a little bigger. So right shoulder to right ear, right ear to right shoulder, look down, left ear to left shoulder, look up. So might have a little cracking where the back of the neck needs a little bit more flexibility, but that's what we're doing with this. We're just going to embrace this large force field above our heads with that energy of light and freedom. And the other direction, very, very strong. Nice and easy, warming up the spine. Good. And then meet me in center, and please look to the left and look to the right. Look to the left and look to the right. And center, and we'll start our big circles, stirring the pot from leading with the heart and from the belly, yesod, energy center, the foundation. And then in the opposite direction, feel as though you're scraping a big pot of oatmeal, like a big spoon, just warming up the lower part of the spine now where it meets the hips. That's very important. And now let's add our arms. So really create the force field of light and freedom all the way around. And begin to bring that gratitude into heart center. And then as you breathe, switch directions and gather the energy of the light into the fingertips, aware of all of the energy in the world, in the universe, every living thing. Open the arms, open the heart. Inhale as you exhale, embrace the sky all the way up and all the way over, and stretch out that right hip and drop the head down. If you're in a chair, you can bring your elbows onto the knees if that's available to you, or bring your fingertips down and breathe. Inhale, come up, and now circle outward. Circle outward and extend that light out to the world. Circle outward. Good. And then nice little stretches either side, a little windmill either side. Moda, moda, warming up, warming up, warming up, warming up. Good. Inhale, embrace the sky one more time. Now reach forward. This is great if you're in the chair because you can really feel your spine elongate. And when you're on the floor now, you should be able to bring your elbows down. Drop the head forward and breathe. Inhale, exhale, and release. And slowly hinge up. Hold on. And if you're on the mat, come to the knees. We're just going to do gate pose and then stand. If you're in a chair, just bring your left leg out. Stretch your right arm up and over. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring that knee down. Extend the right leg out and lift with the left arm and over. Oh, that honey. Oh, that. Bring that arm down. Good. Tuck the toes and stand. And if you're practicing with a chair today, no problem. You can use your chair as a prop, as we have in the past, but we're going to bring our feet out. And about a little wider than hip distance, wide leg stance with the toes at 45 degrees. And this practice devoted to freedom and opening hearts. Inhale, exhale, and just gently bring the knees over the toes. Nice and easy. And you can also just stay seated and bring your legs out, open the heart. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees slightly. Good. And come up. Inhale, open the arms. Elbows are to the sides, and as you exhale, Bend the knees, Devi Asana, goddess pose. Praise to the goddess. The awareness beyond anything that we can imagine, beyond the universe, beyond that, what we know. Inhale, exhale, send that praise out to every corner of the universe. Inhale, exhale, and bring the hands into the hip creases as we bow and let go and let God. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend the crown or the keter to the opposite wall, then hinge forward. If you're in a chair, you can do this very easily as well. If you want to bring fingertips to the floor or elbows onto the knees, whatever is comfortable, this is your place for self-care. Breathe and allow all of your burdens to melt away from your shoulders. Drop the head and shake it like it's a piece of fruit so you really feel as though you're letting go. Allow gravity to bring the shoulders down. Release the hips. Open the hip sockets and breathe. Oh, I could stay here all day. I just love how I feel the energy coming into my brain. One more deep inhale. Inhale, exhale. Just walk your fingers over to the right foot. Back to center. Inhale, exhale. Walk your hands over to the left foot. Feel the opening in each of the hips. Feel the freedom that you feel in the hips, the arms, the heart, the mind, the spirit. Just let everything go. Inhale, exhale as you come up and hinge. Bring the toes out again. Good. Inhale, exhale. Bring the feet together, hands down, Tadasana, mountain pose. Lift the heart, release, and shake it out, shake it out. Let everything go. Feel that candlelight all the way from the feet, all the way to the top of the head. As we do a little Surya Namaskar, Yotzer, or you can use the chairs we did last week, or if you want to, you can just use your mat. I'm going to show you how to do both. So inhale, exhale, fingertips to the floor. Inhale as you exhale, just bring your hands to the back of the chair or to the mat. Step back with the right and the left legs, downward facing dog. And then press the heels into the mat or drop your head between your hands. Good. Now, if you want to drop your knees here, you're absolutely welcome to do so. Or drop your hips down into plank or press your hips towards a chair. Of that. Inhale, exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Good. Now lift your right foot in the back, and as you exhale, bring that foot right between the feet. If you're at the chair, you can do it just like this. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring that foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, step forward with the right and left feet, or walk the feet to the hands and reverse swan dive. Let's do the other side. So you'll do that same thing with the chair. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, half fold. As you exhale, bring the hands to the chair and step left and right foot back or downward facing dog. Press those heels into the mat. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips. Come all the way down. Little baby cobra, or press your hips towards the chair. Inhale, exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left knee, that left leg. Bring that knee towards your hands. Come into lunge. Or you've got your foot towards the chair. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring right foot to meet the left. And reverse swan dive. All the way up. Press hands together. Na, 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 na. Good. And release. And just shake it out. Shake the feet out, shake the hands out, and jump it out just a little bit. Inhale, sha. Bend the knees. Inhale, sha. Good. Inhale, sha. And open the arms. Inhale, gather the light all the way up. Press the palms together. Keep your candle all the way to the top. It's hard to see my hands when I'm here, but I'm stretching up and then pressing all the way down the midline. And release. All right. So feet hip distance apart, friends. Let's create a kavanah for ourselves. I'm going to raise this a little so you might be able to see my hands better. Let's create a blessing for our freedom light practice today. What's brought you to your mat today, your freedom light mat, holy place, or mikdash, mat, mirror? What do you need as a blessing today? Bring the hearts into hands, into heart center, and bring that blessing of whatever it is you need for yourself into the heart. And let's bring hands into hip creases. Inhale as we exhale, sit right back into Utkatasana and bring that blessing into the hands. You can bring it high, you can bring it low. If you're in a chair, just make sure you're at the front of your chair, you're engaging. And breathe. Inhale, and as you exhale, send that blessing out. Make it so. Go down one more time. Inhale, exhale, sit right back into chair, study. And then bring the blessing, your intention, kavanah into the hands. And breathe. And then exhale and send that blessing. Good. Bring all of the weight into the left leg and just bring the right ankle on. You don't have to bend the knee. You can just slightly bend it. But if you'd like to come down into this balance, find the drishti, hands in Anjali Mudra or Vajra Mudra with fingertips out. And let it go. Good. Bring all of that energy into the right leg, left ankle on. Come right down so we have time for this. Feel that oneness coming into stillness. Breathe. Go. Excellent job, everyone. And again, take it out. Let's do a warrior series. You can do this warrior series seated easily. Either side, no problem. Just use your arms with legs open. You can also do the series with your chair and use that as for stability. So we're going to step our left toes out towards the edge of the mat. Inhale and pivot the right hip open. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, reach way over that standing leg. And if you'd like to use the chair, you can just grab the back of it and come into triangle. The gaze is at the drishti is at the thumbnail. The heart is open and breathe and listen. Inhale, bring the right hand to the right back thigh, left arm over. Inhale, reach way over that standing leg. And I've got my chair here. I'm just going to use it as a prop. You can also just bring the head down. Whatever you'd like to do. Open the heart. Inhale. Bring the right hand to right back thigh, left arm over. In and listen. Good. Down. Go straight to the other side. Right toes towards the mat, left toes in 45. Inhale, open that left hip. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders. Lean way over that standing leg, coming into triangle, lifting from the fingertips and down through the toes. Open the heart and breathe. Find the oneness and the stillness. Inhale, right hand, left back thigh, right arm over. One more time, each side. Breathe, stretch, open, light it up. Good. And slowly walk the toes together. Bring the hands into heart center. Close the eyes and inhale. Exhale. M. And release the breath. Release the hands. Inhale. Exhale the hands out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, Shema. And release. We haven't done a warrior in a while since this is a freedom flow. I thought it would be good to do. If you want to use your chair, it's absolutely great. Just use the chair as a prop, no problem. Especially when we go, if I want to go up into warrior three, which I may or may not do. So let's come to the back of the mat this time. Inhale and step the left foot forward, plant the right foot. And then you want to square those hips as though you're on a railroad track, right? So we're square to the front of the mat. Inhale, exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, arms are up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. We are the strong warriors. Yes, we are. We're supporting all that is for freedom. Inhale, exhale, open the left arm, open the heart for acceptance for the things that we can't control. So much we can't control. Acceptance. Inhale, exhale, bring that right hand to the right back thigh, the left arm over, wisdom. Inhale, open the arms, peaceful warrior, peace, acceptance. Inhale, and then flip that right hip forward, strong arms, freedom. Freedom for the captives, freedom from everything in our lives that we need to free ourselves from. Inhale, exhale. I happen to have my chair here, so I'm just going to bring my right leg up into warrior three and balance. If you can do that, fine. If not, it's fine too. And back, step both feet back. Great job, everyone. Inhale, exhale, step that right foot forward and plant the left one behind. And then just gently bring that right hip so it's nice and square. Inhale, exhale, bend that knee, raise the arms. We are the warriors seeking freedom. Inhale, I'm going to have my back to you, but it's okay. Open the arms. Open the left arm. Acceptance. Peace. Inhale, exhale, left arm, left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Inhale, acceptance and peace. And inhale, exhale, freedom from everything that is keeping us from freedom. Inhale, exhale, step forward. And if you can, raise that left leg behind. Breathe. And come back. Step back. Inhale, raise the hands up. And feel that freedom's light coming into the fingertips, down the arms, into the heart center, all the way down the spine, into the hips, down the legs, all the way into the knees, shins, ankles, and feet. Let it course through the body. You are the living candle. Bring the palms together and then press that light all the way down. Balancing and massaging that light into the heart. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives us strength. And release. Hands are now down to the sides with feet hip distance apart, or you can be seated. As we take a journey now all the way back to Mount Sinai, everywhere where our people has traveled and tread through the many journeys of our wanderings. We picture ourselves as part of this tribe, fighting for freedom. We imagine the strength of our ancestors as they trudged through the desert, coming up through our feet as they trudged through the shtetl, coming into our legs and hips as they made their way on their wagons to the boats into their hearts that took them either to Palestine or to all the different places of the world. We feel the power of their experience coming into our hands, our hearts, all the way up into our minds, where we appreciate, respect, and honor their journey as we stand on the shoulders of those who have given everything so that we might be free today to celebrate this Chanukah in relative freedom. Inhale, let's bring our hands up into our candle again. Inhale, exhale, and just a nice little bend over to the right, swaying palm. Inhale, and if you want to come up on the toes a little and balance, and then exhale, over, swaying palm. Inhale one more time, each side, up and then over as you exhale. Just feel that freedom coming all the way from the feet into the tips of the fingers, and then exhale over. Good. Inhale up. This time, draw that freedom circle all the way around and bring the fist to the back and massage the back. Open the heart and feel that light, the column of light and fire from the desert coming into the heart center. Massage the back. Inhale, exhale, release the arms, and let's create that force field of freedom and light all the way around us. Gather in the spirits, everyone who's enabled us to be here today, experiencing this light, this freedom. Open it all the way. And gather all that, gather the heavens, the light, the freedom up, bring it into heart center. Adonai, my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Inhale and exhale. Nice. And I was going to do a bridge on the mat today. And if you're seated in your chair, it's absolutely fine. You can just do bridge this way or this way. Okay, so a little bit supported, but I'm going to come down to the mat. If you'd like to use a block, please do so. And let's bring that light right into heart center by coming down to the mat. Feet are right under the knees and the hands are right next to the hips. Palm down. Inhale. As you exhale, push the hips up. And if you've got that block that I just took and you want to put it under for support, that's wonderful. If not, just push through the hips, gather the shoulder blades together and open the heart and breathe. And imagine the light of peace that's coming all the way into the heart, the belly, the heart, the throat, the crown of the head, and the feet. Inhale, exhale, and then slowly drop the hips down, gather the knees in. If you're in a chair, just bring your knees up a little bit and rock from side to side. Inhaling, exhaling, feet to the mat. We're going to go one more time. So hands down next to the hips. Inhale. Exhale, push through the hips. This time, gather the shoulders together. And if you can grasp underneath with your hands, push through the feet to raise the hips a little bit more. And if you're in a chair, it's absolutely fine. Just lift your feet off the floor and then stretch towards your arms out towards the toes and breathe. engage. And slowly drop the hips, drop the feet, drop the arms and wrap them around the knees. And just gently rock from side to side, nurturing the back, feeling the healing of Raphael from last week, our angel's blessing. Inhale and exhale. I'd like you to stretch the left leg out in front and just bring the right knee in toward the chest. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring that left knee in. And as you bring the right foot out, stretch it out, and just exhale and bring that left knee into the chest. And then just go back and forth a few times. Stretch it out. And if you're in a chair, the same thing. One leg and the other leg out in front. Both feet on the mat. Open the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Good. And then bring the arms above the head, open the heart. Uttanasana. Inhale as you exhale, draw that left knee over to the right. Make a T of the arms and look to the left. Good. Gently bring the knees over to the other side. Inhale, exhale, over the left, look to the right. Yeah, bring the knees up. Release. As we go into our Kaddish today, I'd invite you to name the names of anyone who you're remembering today for Kaddish. I want to bring to mind all of those hostages who've been murdered, all the Israelis who've been murdered in this conflict, and all of the innocent Palestinians who perished as well. We say Kaddish for anyone who has been affected by the evil that exists in the darkness in the world today. So feel free to bring that name to mind. And as we begin our Shavasana, and you stretch your feet out in front of you, allow the grief of that prayer to release any grief you might be feeling through your feet. Bring the hands down to the sides of the body with palms up. Accept this Shavasana, this prayer of shalom, as a blessing for all who have given their spirits to our peace today. As we imagine that we are bathed in a light of peace, and we find ourselves in that place, surrounded by light that brings us and the world into a state of peace where all peoples live together equally And imagine that blanket of peace just being drawn up over the feet, over the legs, over the hips, over the hands, over the heart, and being tucked in under the neck, under the chin, surrounded in a force field in this cocoon of peace and light. Sending a blessing to the heart for giving us life, for the hands for doing tikkun olam, for the feet for allowing us to move from the desert to freedom. In a few moments, bathed in this peaceful freedom's light, allowing it to move with you into the day, the week, the festival. Deepening the breath, wiggling fingers and toes, gathering the knees into the heart center. Rock from side to side, and then roll on to the right side, making a pillow of the arms. And when you're ready, get up. We'll join together, dear friends. Oh, I usually end my chair practices with Om, which I really miss doing. So we might have to do that after our healing prayer. Let's just spend a few moments in the circle of healing, bringing light and the prayer for freedom to everyone who is in chains, captives, and those chains, the freedom and healing we need for ourselves. If you'd like to name someone for healing, please feel free to put their name in the chat room or unmute and call their name today. Let's inhale and open our hearts to healing and freedom. As we exhale, send that light of freedom and healing out. Everyone in need. Inhale, palms together. And as you press that freedom all the way down into balancing and massage it into the heart center. One more. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, send that healing out. Inhale, press the palms together. As you bring the fingertips to the third eye, the wisdom center, we send healing out to the entire world, everyone in need. As we pray for peace during this festival of light, I'd like to end with 2 rounds of, well, we're going to do shalom, but I'll show you what we do. Inhale, exhale, shalom. Inhale, shalom. Sending everyone prayers for peace and light, freedom and joy. Namaste.